people in your country.
How do you understand this?
If you have a people in your country and their population quadrupled, is it possible to accuse the host country, Israel, of genocide? Does that make sense to you? Do you think that would be an attempt to eliminate them in whole or in part? Is that possible to you?
That's a dumb argument. That's a dumb argument.
It's not an argument, it's a question. Not an argument.
Because they're still alive. Like, okay, bro, this is going to be crimes against humanity. Do you think crimes against humanity are being...
Well, now we'll change the topic. So let's stay with one topic at a time.
It was the same topic, just a lower threshold. Like,
no, it's a different topic. Because genocide is a crime against humanity, but now you've broadened out to the general topic of crimes against humanity. So you want to change the topic and not talk about genocide? You can. Or do you want to talk about genocide?
Okay, then ask my question. What do you consider genocide?
Yes. Genocide is wiping out a tribe or a people or a nation, obviously. Genos is tribe, side is kill. This is obvious. It's very basic. It is exactly what the Nazis did to the Jews of Europe. They wiped them out.
There's still a lot of Jews in Europe. What are you talking about?
Well, they returned. And they then had children. But they did their best to wipe out every single Jew in Europe, and they almost succeeded. If it hadn't been for the Allies, they no doubt would have succeeded, and then the United States would continue. It was their stated intention, which was then fulfilled by their death camps. Right? They had industrialized killing. It wasn't a war, because there was no, the Jews had an army or anything. There were population living inside another population.
But didn't y'all sell each other out? What were the capitals?
I don't know. You're changing the topic.
No, what were the capitals?
No, we're talking about genocide.
Okay, wait. Okay, what about the Sonder Commando?
Again, you're talking about genocide. Now you've changed the topic.
Because this is exasperating.
It's exasperating to talk about genocide. I don't blame you. Imagine what it's like to be falsely accused of a blood libel, as McKenna suggested. That's very exasperating.
Oh yeah, were the Palestinians not like wiped out during the Nakba?
No, they were not wiped out at all. In fact, they
multiplied. Okay, if 400,000 people have to move, that's not like wipeouts.
Well. During the war of independence of Israel, again, I'm not sure what you mean by Nakba. Hang on, I'm answering your question. During Israel's war of independence in 1948. I think it's more than 400,000. I would say it's closer to 750,000 Arabs moved to avoid the war, and about 1 million Jews also moved out of Arab land, also to avoid war persecution and the deprivation of property and murder.
It was like setting off bombs in Iran and like Morocco, the Jewish people lived.
No, that's
yeah, they were. Yeah,
it
wasn't about that. It was hurting.
Right. No, none of that. You know nothing about it, and you're knowing you're ignorant.
I was just like anachronism.
Okay. Well, no, that was just ignorance. So once again, there was when the Indians and the Pakistanis went to war after partition, there were some 14 million dead, I believe. That's from memory. Nobody's accusing anybody of genocide. There was a massive population transfer. When the Ottoman Empire fell, there was a massive movement of Greeks. The modern nation of Greece was formed by the Christians and the Ottoman Empire. Again, tens of millions. Nobody's accusing anybody of genocide. The Christians went to Greece, and the Muslims went to what was once the Ottoman Empire, now the modern nation-state of Turkey, which was secular up until very recently, which was obviously a huge mistake. So again, population transfers during a war are normal. There was massive population transfer of Germans during World War II. Again, normal. Of Poles during World War II. Again, normal. Tragic, but an inevitable consequence of war, population transfer. It's not genocide.
You don't think the IDF is going too far?
In which case?
Over 400 Palestinians have died since the ceasefire.
Yes, terrorists, correct. They should stop. I urge them to be peaceful, because Rwanda. That's why. Now, other non-biased, non-genocidal tools can have entrance to Gaza. There's a nonpartisan Jewish organization that goes in there. I forget what its name is now, though, but they bring food and humanitarian aid. I mean, Israel probably provided more humanitarian aid to the Palestinians than any Arab nation. To our eternal embarrassment, by the way, and destruction. We do so risking our lives. We even get killed at I remember, Daniel will remember the name of this crossing where they fired rockets and killed 3 Jews who were IDF soldiers who were bringing humanitarian aid in. They behave in a barbaric manner. They need to stop.
Yeah, you call them animals. Like,
yes, the people who typically barbaric act are animals.
No, you call a Palestinian in this room an animal.
Yes, because he was advocating Adolf Hitler. Yes, that makes him an animal. Correct. Because he was praising Adolf Hitler. That makes him an animal. Like Hitler. Hitler was an animal. Hitler needed to be put to sleep. And
I don't know if fighting fire with fire necessarily works with Hitler.
Well, it worked with Hitler, didn't it?
I get the sense of it, for sure.
It did work with Hitler, didn't it? He was defeated.
Not with racism, not with like more, I don't know.
What do you mean, racist?
Like saying Hitler is an animal does not like.
That's not a good reference. That's a reference to his genocidal murderousness. These people not human.
But Hitler also considered people not to be human and like by his definition, like the Jews, like the Soviet Union, the Russians.
Correct.
But he considered people animals, so I'm saying like you're also kind of using Hitler. It sounds like something Hitler would say too. Like he's like,
no, because he was making this designation based on identity, and I made it based on his act. Different.
But y'all arrived to the same conclusion.
For different reasons, and that makes all the difference in the world. So if you behave like an animal, you're an animal. But if somebody calls you who you are, that makes them a racist. You understand? That's the difference.
Hey, World. This is musician. Hey, El Normo.
What's up, musician?
Hey, so I got a question for you, World. Can you hear me?
Yep.
How would you categorize your reality?
What do you seek to understand from this question?
I'm wondering how your brain categorizes your reality. That's my question.
I think you should worry about yourself.
Maybe try to be more collegial.
Oh, I think I'm the most collegial person here.
Well, I'm just saying if, you were to ask me how I categorize my reality, I could tell you. I wouldn't respond with, I think you should worry about yourself. That's the way I communicate, but that's the way world communicates, not the way I communicate. Hey, Black Rabbi.
Well, you're entitled to communicate however you would like to. How would you categorize your reality? To me, it's like a rhetorical question. You would probably get the best first answer to. Maybe I'll better answer after you.
Well, it's pretty simple. Like, I got pizza in my refrigerator, so that would be a food category of my life. I got housing around me, so that would be a housing category. I got transportation vehicle, that would be a transportation category. That's how I categorize reality, because that's it. That's all there is. And so, but there's law. And that's the thing that no one here on Clown House, in my opinion, seems to understand with regards to this conflict. Law. That's what you should all be analyzing. And Exet is a lawyer. Hey, Rayabya.
So I'm not here. Why the fuck are you on here?
Well, what he said is not so terrible. I mean, he didn't say anything outrageous. might be different, but it's not out of the scope of the conversation. They want to talk about the law.
It's nonsense.
Wait, the law is nonsense?
95% of what he says is nonsense.
Well, let me ask you this. Why don't you empathize for the Palestinians?
Why don't you? I was asking a normal question about that. I'm saying, how has being a supporter of Israel, how has being a supporter of Israel changed after many people around the world have seen and deemed what's going on as a genocide?
It's not used groupthink.
I'm asking y'all want to answer the question.
What I'm saying to you is that you have a population of people in Gaza, which is a southern part of Israel, that are being subjugated to a military rule that utilizes them for death in order for their political agenda. While on the other side of Israel, outside of the southern part of Israel, you have 2 million people from the same ethnic background that are going to work every day, that have jobs, that are going to universities, that are going shopping in the mall, that are living normal life, driving nice cars, living in nice areas.
Prosperously, abundantly, beautiful lives.
Why would you not feel bad for the people in Gaza who are being subjugated? Why do you buy into to marketing and promotion that allows the people the leaders of Hamas to become billionaires? Like, why do you what am I missing?
I feel bad for Jewish people, brother. Like,
no. I'm talking about Palestinians.
No. We have to you about Palestinians, and you're changing it to Jews.
No. I will absolutely accept whatever distraction from the conversation y'all want me to do. But then you have to allow me the same space that I'm giving you guys, because y'all can go off for 2 minutes. Trust that I can.
What a whirl! It's a whirlwind. It's a whirlwind. Hey, Riyabia, did you ever get that bus footage of those 2 girls you molested on the bus? Oh, that's okay. I was just wondering if you ever got the bus footage of the 2 girls you molested on the bus, the 2 underage girls.
So what did you want to talk about? You said, Rabbi Mordecai, you don't mind that I call you that? Yeah. Okay. Who's my brother? Mordecai, I didn't happen to be my rabbi, but that's a personal decision. Who is my brother in Israelite? No, you're not a Jew. Who is my brother in Israelite? Hey, ask the question to you. Don't you think those Palestinians need to be liberated from their oppression by Hamas? Why not answer that? They're being killed over there.
400 people have died since the ceasefire.
So you change the topic.
Palestinians dying.
No, okay.
No, okay. I'm gonna have to.
They should stop dying.
I'm gonna have to hog this shit. Like, man, I went on her Reddits today, and I saw I don't go on her Reddits every day. It's been a while, and then the first thing I saw is Palestinians in the West Bank forced to leave due to violent settler activity. You want to talk as if it's the Hamas that's in the West Bank that is making people leave, bro? No, it's not Hamas in the West Bank that's making people leave. It's these violent settlers that you guys can't even pronounce the name of as a legitimate problem in your country. Man, if I was African, bro, you don't think me as an African, I'm talking about Africans that are just
You want to say
in my country?
You want to talk about
Whoa!
I speak out about it because out of my mouth, it comes out of my mouth before you even know pronounce my country.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
He doesn't, bro, because he's just waiting to interrupt him. He's not listening.
No,
what did I say, Norma?
You're just a talking head.
For them, it needs to be intelligible, I would imagine.
Okay, it must be something more fundamental to intelligibility. It can't just therefore be an axiom. You're in a circle.
Well, look, I think there's going to be circular reasoning or circular appeals no matter what. in some sense, when it comes to, well, how do you justify that? 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 I mean, I think you could do that and kind of just go right.
The only way you get out 3D printed heart transplants will own the board. The first country to have a verboten computer that can break RSA will own the board. The first country that has a UAV that doesn't require GPS satellites to fly around the world will own the board. Like, that's a multi-dimensional proposition. Like, the assumption that you're baking in and not saying is the only. Yes, if we're going to presuppose truth, then you have to appeal outside the system. Because if you can't appeal outside the system, then what does that mean about truth, Andrew?
This is what I was getting at to begin with, dude. This is why I was presenting this. Like, I don't know why it's so hard.
Funny in a little bit.
Even
Not the
single
whole thing. Like,
dads, the fruit.
get boring really quick.
Hey, Sean, I was thinking about you today, Sean.
Hey, what's up?
I don't know. I was thinking about you today for some reason. I'm good. How are you?
How are you doing? Good.
Have you guys started your happy hour yet?
Not really, Mr. Kitover. It's been a slow start today. How have you been?
Those girls are not happy because I just said, that's for sure, she's from Asia. That's why she's not happy.
Not sure what you're talking about, Daniel. What did I miss in the prior paragraph?
She's trying to imitate the American accent, and I just caught her.
Who?
She's not American.
Who are you referring to? Who are you referring to, Daniel?
I am from America.
I know, but who do you think is Asian that you've busted?
Okay, girl, you can do whatever you want. Your room is really good, actually.
Well, okay.
But it's not American accent.
Whose is not an American accent? Mine?
Daniel, you sound like you're not from America. Okay? If anyone sounds like they're from somewhere else, it sounds like you.
No, I'm not from America.
You sound like you're from Borat, though. You actually sound like Borat, possibly.
I am Borat. I am Borat itself.
I feel like you need to say, would you like a sexy time?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna make another video or movie, whatever you want to call it.
John,
Mm-hmm.
let me read your PTR here. What we got going on? The wife of the woman who was shot by ICE in Minneapolis was just arrested for burning their children with cigarettes. Mentally unstable, both of them. Yeah, true story.
Somebody also texted me a photo that they were both like fetal alcohol syndrome babies.
Wow, really?
I don't know, like, what that means. Like, is it a joke? Is it a meme? Is it true? Like, were they fetal alcohol babies? Like, I don't know. I mean, you know, you people are crazy. Cannot believe that they would, like, obstruct armed men with guns and laugh in their faces and then peel off and,
Right.
like,
And expect to get anything but shot in the fucking face.
I mean, if I were to do that,
I saw something.
if a man were to do that, they would just fill the fucking car full of holes before that shit even happened. Like they would, you don't fuck around with people with guns. I can't believe, the audacity.
Well, I saw a rap sheet circulating around. I don't know if it's true or not, but one of her latest crimes was a $50,000 bail crime of what was it? Abuse, child abuse. Did anyone see that circulating? I should have taken a snapshot of that, but it was on Facebook, so I'll take it for what it is. I mean, I don't know if it was true or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if she's got a big rap sheet. Because a lot of it was various crap, like obstructing and interfering and not listening to the police, basically. Yeah, she wasn't like the her nose wasn't that clean. She probably shouldn't even had custody of her kids. I don't think she did that, did she? Or was it the husband, her husband that she had kids with?
She had custody of one of them because that husband, that dad had died. And her ex-husband had custody of the other two.
Did you see this rap sheet I'm talking about that was circulating? It had her mug shot and it had a list of all the I don't know if that's real or that's just something someone made and circulated around, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's true.
Well, I think the GoFundMe is well over 1 million now because just a few days ago it was at 1 million.
That's disturbing.
Yeah.
There's
More
always.
importantly, did you see the rap sheets of all of the or a lot of the immigrants that have been caught in Minneapolis by ICE?
Yeah.
And all the stuff that they were convicted of.
It's terrible when you really know the truth.
Yeah.
I was gonna say when you really know the truth of who's out there.
Have you ever been to Minneapolis?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been to the Mall of America. I worked at an IRS office across the street. At the IRS office, I worked at an IRS office across the street from the Mall of America, and in our parking lot, our vehicles were continually being broken into at night. So there's like armed, criminal gangs that are going out there and going to open parking garages and smashing cars open and trying to take whatever they can take. But
that girl tried to run over the office, the police guy, police officer, and then he shot it.
Are you Brazilian, Daniel?
There's a bunch of videos. If you try to run over an officer, they can shoot you.
Yeah. You speak Portuguese?
You're not even fucking American, and you're sitting here saying something about my accent?
I am from America. I know how this works.
Okay, Daniel, answer this one simple question. This is like your DUI test right now. Tell us your favorite movie, Daniel.
I don't have a favorite. I love I'm not gonna say a movie. I'm gonna say a series.
Okay, we're waiting for your answer. Please go ahead. Please proceed for an answer.
I think it's hysterical that you with the foreign accent say that my accent doesn't sound American. That is fucking rich.
Okay, let's see if Daniel can actually answer any question. Daniel, what is your name?
Yeah. Daniel, what does 2 quarters, a dime, and a nickel add up to?
A bunch of Asian guy asked me that. That's kind of cool.
65 cents?
America.
How much have you had to drink today, Daniel?
Of course, Israel. Like, what allow the answer?
No, I don't think he works for Doctors Without Borders.
No, let me say that. Let me finish. So, for example, right, I'm saying, let's say you have a dead Gazan baby. You have a dead Gazan baby, right? A picture of him under the rubble, right? And then you capture that photo and then you display it to the rest of the international community, right? I think it's very disingenuous, and I don't think it's right for somebody to say, well, Israel's bad because there's an atrocity committed in Gaza. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's a fair assessment, you know, because atrocities are markers of every war. So if you're going to say, Israel's bad because there's atrocities being committed in Gaza, that's a very foolish assessment because every war.
Okay. In order for me to accept that argument, I literally just have to accept extraordinary acts of violence, like all the time. Like, yo, like what if I told you that, like, hey, raising a child or raising an animal, like this is my dog. His name is Energy. Hey, Energy.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, he's in the bed. Okay, but like, if I showed you a picture of my dog,
then I think it's optimal. So let me give you an example. For example, in this room, right? I mean, we made several people moderators. We made them moderators on the assumption that they won't do anything that will disrupt the room, like kick.
Of how they're using the cards and how it changed the quest for whatever was.
I'm here to tell you it's not. Take the deepest breath of the day.
in a family like that's what's fucking up the society, or that's what's fucking up this. No, it ain't. There's a bunch of weirdos in the dating market that's talking.
So if it's anything, it's really
Stop thinking, end your problems. The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Do, 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 go, 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 do, 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 go, go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Do, 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 go, 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 do, 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 go, go.
I love mushrooms though.
I know that lion's mane,
What?
the medicinal properties of lime's mane. Apparently it's supposed to be super good for you. Actual good stuff.
Oh gosh, you're saying the name of the mushroom.
I'm eating it raw right now.
Yeah.
Raw dog and a lion's mane.
Just raw dog and a lion's mane. Some salt and pepper.
Yeah, all I heard was line and then Maine or I heard line and then
Doing a fucking line of that name.
line mushrooms.
Snort it up and I'm like, I wonder what would happen if you snorted shrooms, actually. I'm interested.
Then how you look in there.
I got this coffee. I don't know how to spice up. Maybe you can help me. You ever heard of Rye's mushroom coffee?
Yeah,
Me and my dad gets that stuff.
It's got the cordyceps, which is for energy, or the reishi for stress relief.
Yeah, and it comes with a really cool wooden spoon. And they drink with that thing and just go.
Does it? I don't know a wooden spoon in this guy.
Get your wooden spoon, bro.
No, I didn't get a wooden spoon.
No.
The hell?
Smell, boy.
Is it supposed to be inside that package?
It also came with a refrigerator magnet.
Dude, I'm gonna have to don't make me dig my hand to the bottom of this through these mushroom grounds to figure and find nothing.
Wait, I got it for you, Sean.
It's like cereal. It's like cereal.
Sean, here's what you gotta do. So you have a Ziploc baggie?
Poured into that.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really? There's no spoon here. There's no spoon in here. You're messing with me, man. There's no spoon in here.
You just got the, you didn't get the kind of
Dealers my dad. Did you with a refrigerator magnet?
Maybe he got the limited edition cordyceps.
I got a whole box of this stuff because a friend of mine works with
You know what you should do? You should
Doogie Howser. What's his name? I forget the hell his name. Patrick Neil Harris. Because he was the one who was doing the commercials for this shit. And a friend of mine works with him, and he got like tons of boxes of this shit.
shit. And he gave me a box, and I tried some. It was so freaking nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I recommend you spice it up instead of just sweetening it out. I recommend you spice it up. So in other words, I recommend you putting cinnamon, cloves, star anise, or if you want to go as far as putting hot chocolate in it, or some sort of like a dark chocolate cube or something like that. I recommend that.
Okay, I might try that.
Mushroom chocolate, hot chocolate. Hot chocolate mushroom soup.
I think like dark chocolate. What's up, boo? How you doing?
Hot chocolate mushroom soup.
You like the sound of that?
Slimy and chocolatey.
You know,
have you ever had a king trumpet mushroom?
Yeah, that sounds really good.
It's like oxidative stress.
I have. It looks like a penis, right? I think that's what
It's not all mushrooms. It's not all mushrooms.
Whoops!
It looks like a fucking.
I just pulled a wooden spoon out of my anus.
Oh damn! How to get in there?
Oh my gosh. Turkey tail.
Myth, is your wooden spoon made by indigenous?
Let me make it a shake.
It's made by indigenous craftsmen?
That's made by the Amish.
Who made your wooden spoon?
Ooh, what is it? It's really nice espresso. Oh, it's super nice.
It says rise on it.
Rise?
Yeah, Rise. That's the one that Doofy Howser did. Neil Patrick Harris did the commercial for that.
Oh,
Take a
wow.
picture of it and make it my PTR.
That's legit. So wait, Sean, how do you know a guy that knows Neil Patrick Harris? Are you part of the lifestyle?
I have people that are in the like working industry, and this person works with him, and he got a stockpile of Rise. Just hey, here, have some. That kind of thing, and he hands them off to me because he doesn't like the shit either.
Do mushroom pushers tell you to eat it or drink it?
This is like a powder. It's not even like coffee, so you don't have to put it through anything. You just put it.
So you gotta drink it
in water.
You drink Neil Patrick Harris's shrooms, huh? Interesting.
Not his shrooms. The company he works for shrooms.
It's kind of hot.
They make oatmeal too. They have mushroom oatmeal. It's like, man, what stuff? I got this box full of goodies. I just haven't. Well, I haven't really used them yet. I've had it for like a couple of months now. But I don't even care if it tastes like shit. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. So I just.
Is Neil Patrick Harris a national treasure or a national disgrace?
PTR. He provided Doogie Howser for a while. Lots of entertainment for people.
Yeah, but he hypnotized them with all kinds of bullshit.
Oh.
That show is just
Has he ever gotten Me Too'd?
Wow.
Yeah, he has lawsuits against him.
No? Okay.
Well, I mean, oh wow, you're not kidding.
He sued Kevin
He got
Spacey.
some wooden spoon. Did he? So he's a victim of
Wow, look at that thing. Rizzo. Scoop.
Actually, did not get a spoon though. That spoon's cool.
Rizzo scoop.
Sean, you gotta call them and say, yo, homeboys,
I got some maybe this package. I mean, I got lots of packages. Maybe there's not a spoon in one of these. Right. I just open them all up just to find the spoon and toss the rest. No, we should have something right here. Hold on, look at the box. Maybe see the bottom of the box.
I bet you Amazon has it.
Yeah, we'll see.
those assholes.
Maybe it's in the bag. It's probably in the bag somewhere. I'm not feeling it. I'm squishing the thing around. I'd feel the spoon if there's one in there. Oh, there's no spoon. That's asshole.
Where does serendipity go?
She couldn't have eaten that. She too much mushroom.
I don't know.
The naughty laugh like that.
Okay, moderator, point of order, moderator, point of order. This is AI speaking. Moderator, point of order. Point of order, moderator, point of order.
One mic on, what's your name now?
AI.
Al? Oh, AI. One mic on AI.
This is called old age. Can there be joy and laughter when always the world is ablaze? Enshrouded in darkness, should you not seek a light? Look at the body adorned, a mass of wounds draped upon a heap of bones. A sickly thing, this subject of sensual thoughts, neither permanent nor enduring. The body wears out, a nest of disease, fragile, disintegrating, ending in death. What delight is there in seeing the bleached bones like gourds thrown away, dried and scattered in the autumn sun? A citadel is this structure of bones, blood and flesh, within which dwell decay, death, conceit, and malice. The royal chariots surely come to decay, just as the body too comes to decay. But the shining truth and loving kindness lives on, so speak the virtuous to the virtuous. The
This thing has 8 legs.
You moved it!
Dog.
I moved
has
that
8 legs. So this thing is not a dog. Right, so the anthony.
Oh,
there
man,
is
just
no
bring a
legs,
little
it's 8 legs.
disinfectant in there.
It's a kind of stated but implied premise. Would that make sense?
Yeah, that does. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay.
Yeah, so, and then the secondary related meaning of an anthony is just an argument which has an unstated premise. So, by that second usage, that entire thing is an anthony. Okay, so I mean, that's like one point.
Okay, we're gonna do a little short intermission here. We're gonna have AI come up. He usually comes up as short intermission. This is just a short advertisement. Yeah.
Thank you, Megatron. Yes, I do. It's by the Buddha. It's from the Dhammapada in my PTR. Chapter 11, Old Age.
Hold on, baby. We're gonna do a quick intermission here. Baby, please mute up. Okay, give us your best shot.
Okay, this is chapter 11 by the Buddha in the Dhammapada. Can there be joy and laughter when always the world is ablaze? Enshrouded in darkness, should you not seek a light? Look at the body adorned, a mass of wounds draped upon a heap of bones, a sickly thing, the subject of sensual thoughts, neither permanent nor enduring. The body wears out, a nest of disease, fragile, disintegrating, ending in death. What delight is there in seeing the bleached bones like gourds thrown away, dried and scattered in the autumn sun? A citadel is this structure of bones, blood, and flesh, within which dwell decay, death, conceit, and malice. The royal chariots surely come to decay, just as the body too comes to decay, but the shining truth and loving kindness live on, so speak the virtuous to the virtuous. The unwise person grows large in body. Though he becomes large physically, his mind remains small. How many lives, how many rounds of rebirth have I experienced without finding the builder of this house? Now I see you, O builder. All of your rafters are broken, your ridgepole is shattered. Never again need you build a house for me. My mind has gone beyond the transitory, the conditioned, and has achieved the extinction of craving. Those who do not find their way to a higher life.
Yes.
Draco, why'd you do that, Draco? What happened? Oh my god.
Draco kicked this guy. What? You what?
Alright, sorry. Alright. I love AI. I love AI. Alright, I don't know who muted AI, but
Literally just
I'm not gonna say start from the top, but that was beautiful AI. We'll start again in a little bit. We'll give it this 15 minutes and then we'll come back to AI, right? Go ahead, Rice Cook.
Yeah, but it was definitely Draco that muted. I just want to say. Yeah. Well, Andrea, I'm curious. I don't know if this is really the room to be going over like normal stuff like this. So like Draco, for example, is like really stupid. I think he gets like upset when he's not understanding words I'm using, like
France and
Well, health, wealth, love, peace of mind, happiness, and strength, everybody. I'm happy to be here with you. That was the Dhammapada. Not many people here read books to each other, but I'm doing a book club room every Thursday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You can come to my room, and I will mod, and you can read for 3 to 10 minutes, whatever you want. No point in doing information exchange if we're just going to help people learn English. Health, love, peace of mind, happiness, strength. That's called English. Hello?
Thank you. We're gonna get back to you in like 15 minutes, okay?
Well, since we're making the rounds, maybe we've lost Sasha, but maybe we could turn to our good friend Abby.
I wanted Regal to run the argument on Sasha, but I guess Regal he's not able to do that now.
You know, Abby just recently completed a PhD thesis paper, and she's a very intelligent person who knows English quite well, even though she still talks like this. These people love to say this, but think about it. Oh, and if there's any contribution that I can make of any value in this room right now, it's to tell you to take the deepest breath of the day, not breath, and hold it for 10, not 11, 10, not 9 seconds. Over 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold. Let it go and just say, I am a mountain. I am solid. Or you could say, I am a fresh flower. Or you could say other simple things like, I am still water.
Okay, we're gonna bring him back up in about 15 minutes. Andrew, thank you for gracing us with visits today. This has been a great day. I'm actually shocked you were in here today. And Rob, and how you guys got to meet Smiler, Jason, Draco, Regal, Saxton, Daniel, Tapioca. We're gonna get Nargis to come up. Nargis, please come up, Nargis. I mean, I haven't heard your voice all day either. That would be amazing. Yeah, we have a fun actually arranged. Do you think you can contribute to the madness in here? I'm not so sure. You see how much the radio gets involved? I mean, he's been involved. He's been dominating. He's been dominating the conversation.
I was hoping to get Matthew Addison and maybe even the
Saxon is a Christian apologist for Islam. She loves Islam. She's from TikTok. And she's here now. And she really enjoys hanging out with us here. So
please. Don't listen to him. I don't like his laugh. Rachel, please stop making me laugh. My stomach hurts.
I haven't been making jokes. I wasn't even making jokes. I haven't been making jokes all day long. What are you talking about?
You guys met Brother Chris. He was a lawyer during the John Cochran O.J. Simpson trial. And basically is the one that exonerated O.J. Simpson.
You know, he's so stupid. Yeah, it is a garbage book of the law.
Oh, sorry. Can I just say quickly? TikTok, if you guys have TikTok, I advise everyone.
You don't even know the book of the law.
With the language you guys use on it, you'll be banned literally in less than every day. So if you like to use the speech, stay with the fast.
He's so stupid. You don't even know the book of the law.
Like not deal with that grim facts. That's what I was
Do you think that any of us believe in God?
well, you shouldn't believe in death. He's one up to you there. He's one up to you there.
No, that's a really large presumption.
He's I've never experienced it, and you know,
And there's a basis to believe in it. But I don't believe in it.
once you ask him to make the case. I've seen dead bodies die. I've seen dead bodies in front of my very eyes.
You've seen what the hologram has presented to you.
That's right, and they're just sleeping. Oh yeah, were they? Oh, have you been at art with somebody asleep? Somebody asleep. They're strong enough to face that when you see somebody not moving, they're probably something. That's what's going on. So don't go and shoot that philosophy. Because she's pretty dead. Yeah, demonstrate there is death. Demonstrate. Thank you. Anyways, you're coming at me retarded into this E thing and just coming after it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, remember, Sam, you can't spell things back there. Yes, you can. Oh, yeah. You can do that.
Point of order, moderators. Moderator, point of order. This is candidate John Kitover, a write-in candidate for the 16th district. Thank you for taking down the link of the slander, defamation, and libel that big, fat, disgusting pig with the herpes sore from Illinois.com that you've put at the top of your room. Thank you so very little. And Ultra Megatron Daniel, I'd like to reserve 60 more seconds to read the rest of the Dhammapada, the sayings of the Buddha.
John, bro, what are you guys doing?
Why?
Shut up, man.
CM, do you have an argument for atheism, CM? Because you're up here now, so you have to talk.
I like Sam's argument.
You have to, don't worry about Sam. CM, you have to give the argument for atheism. Okay, go.
I like Sam's argument. I think you guys are just scared of that. That is probably the origin of, like, if not all these religions, definitely all these religions where you're basically cheating that promised eternal life or an afterlife, etc. Almost certainly.
I have an argument against the pro-Islam argument against Christianity, but Megatron was too scared to address it, and same with Andrew, by the way.
DM, do you believe in consciousness?
Wait a second. Who said the argument? Who said that?
I have a simple question. Who were the Ebionites?
Don't see.
Who were the Ebionites?
Yes.
I believe in gravity.
Before the Ebionites, who were the Ebionites?
Improved
No.
that.
After
Yeah.
After the Ebionites. After the Ebionites was the Marcionites.
An improved
hold
consciousness.
on, I'm talking about the disciples.
Yeah, it was the Marcionites.
So who led the caliphate? Sorry, excuse me. Who led Jesus's ministry after he was crucified? Let's say.
The disciples.
Okay, and what did they preach? Out of curiosity.
They preached the Trinity.
Oh, did they? You have evidence of that, Megatron.
Yeah, we have the church teachings from Mark that went to the Coptic Church. We have Peter that went to Rome. We have others. So you want me to keep going? Who went to Constantinople, so on and so forth. You want to know each name to each place they went to?
No, there was more of a Gnostic tradition.
No, I'm going to name the disciples in every Trinitarian church. Do you want me to do that? All the apostolic Trinitarian churches.
How about James the Just? What did he talk about?
He stayed in Jerusalem. He died in 62.
Hey, what did he talk about?
The Trinity.
Oh,
Vegetarianism.
Point of order, moderator. Moderator, point of order. This is AI speaking. I'd like to reserve 60 more seconds of your time. Please put me in your queue so I can read from the Dhammapada, the sayings of the Buddha.
Or in the audience. All right, so listen. You're our own president. What are you asking, Harvey?
James the Just.
James the Just stayed in Jerusalem. I answered that question already. I don't understand what else you're asking.
He didn't preach about the Trinity.
You don't have evidence of that.
You're saying I don't?
You don't have any evidence of that.
Not one viewer.
So,
Not one viewer.
all right. So, are done, Honorable?
I'm thinking about leaving atheism.
Okay.
Did you hear that? I'm thinking about leaving atheism.
I'll do a ChatGPT right now, pin it at the top, and the ChatGPT. How about that? Every apostolic you're going to appeal to was a disciple, and every apostolic come back. Thank you. Mute up now. Mute up. All right. What mic on CM? CM is not.
I just want to say that you Christians are pretty cool because you like turn the other cheek and you're like way better than the Muslims that want to like kill apostates and gays and stuff like that. But you gotta accept that your whole worldview is built on a lie. God can just forgive you. He's omnipotent. He doesn't need to kill his son or himself to forgive you. The whole Christianity is ridiculous. You do not need to kill someone to forgive someone. That whole idea makes no sense at all.
It's funny you say that because the Quran is very much similar to the Old Testament.
It's nicer.
How much of it is a copy? Can you ask ChatGPT?
They say about a fourth. I actually don't remember.
What's that?
It's a very large percentage of the Quran is from other materials.
I wonder why though. So if you say something about the Quran when it's a large percentage is similar to the Old Testament, what does it say about the Jew?
Well, it just says that the Arabs are copying their swagging their style.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because the Jews have a prestigious lineage.
No, it's not because.
Tradition.
No.
Okay, what's your theory for what?
How did Muhammad grow up? Where did he grow up?
He grew up in Arabia.
The Israelites was not white. Best believe that. The Israelites was definitely not white. You are definitely Jewish. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
You're Swedish.
Fucking crack motherfuckers.
This app is already fucking conquered by you guys. Let's have a white room for once. Thank you.
Hey, what were you saying?
So he was born in Arabia. So what's your fall?
So around whom was Muhammad raised and taught?
Pagans, Jews, and Christians, all three.
Majority of what? Majority
Pagans.
I don't think so.
I think so.
A lot of rabbis. And therefore the Quran.
Like, what was the Kaaba? The Kaaba was a bunch of pagan idols. It was the main building in Mecca. Like,
Maybe history better.
Don't speak for all Christians on your worldview of Christians because I am very much against the LGBT community. It's an abomination in the eyes of the Lord. Yeah, whether you want to hear it or not, it is. I don't agree with it. I even homophobic. Yes, I'm homophobic. I don't agree with LGBT, trans community and gays. That's it.
Me too, by the way, and I'm not a Christian.
Daddy and sex and
I don't like that have an issue with black people. This app everything happening. It's definitely
When it comes to black people, who asked that question?
Andrew.
So when it comes to black people, like I said, I've got no note against them, but let's be realistic. Black people don't like white people. I've heard this on this app. Yeah, long enough. Right, so when they're screaming racism, when in fact they're racist themselves, yeah?
And everyone is. And at the same time, I love black people if they stay in Africa.
My God. I love this one.
what if I told you?
Half a million of them, 100,000 of them, throw rocks at the Hamas people and say, we don't want you in our government anymore.
Because you don't fucking understand what the word was.
And he says, oh, because they're in sandals and Bibi Netanyahu's been giving them money for 17 years. But he wants to sit here and talk about Israel?
Yeah. Because Israel needs to stop funding Hamas.
Israel is your problem?
Israel should not fund Hamas. Exactly.
Israel is your problem?
Exactly, because Israel should not fund Hamas.
Israel's killing more Palestinians than Hamas is. I find this line of questioning extremely disingenuous.
No, but you're just saying there's no argument.
Yeah,
This guy lives a life where he's protected. He's protected by
We've already been through this. Rob and Austin of the discriminatory and Israeli facilities. And Rose brought it up. She put a list in the chat and just go back
buttons they're throwing in there.
I think what people find interesting about you, Benny, is that you're a citizen of Israel, and a lot of my friends who grew up in the West Bank are envious of their cousins who live in Israel and have health insurance and running water and like access to university.
Which Jews abroad are envious of these?
No, I'm talking about my friends in the West Bank who have nothing, and their cousins have health insurance, and it's a big change.
Why are they envious of Israel and not America?
They have health insurance.
No, ignore.
Because why?
So Israel create this kind of separation between the West Bank community, so they can make one situation like the people in Gaza. They just want to be like the West Bank. West Bank want to be like the people in 48, and they just engineered this kind of division between
That's what it means.
like the one that told something like, don't worry. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. 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 Go, 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 go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go.